So this week I thought I'd show you how to develop some legato chops from a simple 6-note triplet pattern up to something that you could take all the way over the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work in this sort of D major position up on the 10th fret. Hopefully you know that shape. You need to know that shape if you're going to do this. And hopefully you know your 3 note per string patterns up and down the neck. But anyway, I'm up on this 10th fret to the 12th fret. And what I'm going to do to start with is just work on the G and the D string. And the pattern, the 6-note pattern, is simply this. So I start by hammering on the 14th fret, pull off onto 12th, pull off onto the 11th, then hammer on the 14th fret of the D string, and then hammer on the 11th fret of the G, 12th. So that's the pattern. Now the tricky thing here is that transition from the 14th fret on the D string to the 11th fret on the G. And there are two problems with that. One is that it's an index finger hammer-on from nowhere on the G string. And the other thing is when you're releasing the D string, you don't want to have that spurious string noise going on. So what I'm doing with my right hand is that I'm actually dampening the D string when I release that note. So other than that, my right hand is doing nothing other than managing the spurious string noise. Everything is being created by the left hand, either with hammer-ons or pull-offs. So that shape is this. Okay, so we've got a 6-note pattern, and the easiest way to extend this is to add another 3 notes on the B string. And I can easily then add on the E string. And similarly going down the other way, from there I can pull off and land on the A string. So now I've got 5 strings involved. And similarly I can continue down and land on the E string. Now, this has got a triplet feel to it, and I want to maintain that kind of triplet feel. And there's one interesting aspect to this shape, and that is, as long as I change direction on the 3rd note of my group of 3, so every string's got 3 notes a string, so as long as I'm changing direction on that 3rd note, I maintain this kind of triplet feel to it. So, if you look at my initial shape, I start on the 3rd note and descend, and then I change direction just there, and then I change in direction there, and there I'm changing direction. So as long as I change direction on this 3rd note, so when I'm going from descending to ascending, it tends to be on a new string. And when I'm going from ascending to descending, it tends to be the 3rd note in the group of 3. There. As long as I follow those simple principles, I can move this shape anywhere. Immediately I've got some flexibility about how I apply it. And the other thing I can do is, as long as I keep moving in the same direction, so if I'm ascending, I ascend, and as long as I stay in groups of 3, again I keep this kind of triplet feel. So by that what I mean is, if I'm ascending, I can move strings the other way as well. And similarly, if I'm descending, I can do the same thing. So with those simple principles, changing direction on the 3rd note of a group of 3, or if I want to keep the direction, I do it every 3rd note. I have a simple set of rules that allows me to move this shape pretty much anywhere on the neck. And very easily I can change position just by applying these. So I can not only stay in this one position, but I can move elsewhere as well. So as I say, the way to work on this is to start with this simple 6-note pattern. And the key thing to develop is that movement from the D string to the G string, and try and make that as smooth as you can, and control that extraneous string noise, and you'll have something that you can develop and move anywhere. So hopefully that was useful for you. Give it a go. It's the kind of thing that you need to do 15 minutes a day or something just to develop the motor skills, and very quickly you'll be able to shoot all over the neck doing these kinds of things. So have fun with it, good luck with it, and we'll chat next time. Goodbye.